There is a crowd in here that fooled themselves. They brought their friends and they made their hell. They faked their grin in a lonely cell to the bitter end. But what do I know? There are a few in here that hurt themselves. They kick and bend in a dried up well. They call for help and you know them well. Are you aware? But what do I know? I will not surrender. No, I will not surrender. No, I will not surrender. No, I will not surrender. When God falls fast asleep, the kids still dance in city streets. From the White House lawn to the Middle East and all around, I'm just saying that this time I feel it now. When God falls fast asleep, the kids still move to a steady beat, even if it's bombs slamming at their feet. All around, I'm just
Brandon starting on lane 17.
Mike Flanagan here with you from InsideBowling.com alongside Tim Burg from Above180.com. This is our title match, final match. Scores have been very, very high. We just saw Jason Couch get eliminated in third place. He received $6,435. And here's Brandon Novak, right-handed bowler. Paid his $1,100 entry fee through a satellite. It's an $80 victory to get in.
Had people asking about that earlier in the chat room, how the satellite players are doing. This proves you bowl one of those satellite tournaments that Billy put on. This is where you can end up.
And then here's Shannon Pluhowsky from right here in the Dayton area. General manager of Capri Lanes, also doing tournaments for all of their bowling centers here in the area. Both players open up with a strike. The Proprietors Cup tournament has been talked about a lot throughout the country. Billy Eisholt and his team have done a great job getting people here. $1,100 entry fee. A lot of people told them they were crazy. We got 55 bowlers here, and the winner of today's match will receive $15,950. Second place receiving $9,900. Shannon Pluhowsky looking for a double.
Shannon really seems locked in on this pair.
We got the guy in the suit over there with the sunglasses on, guarding the money. Twister pins have been a topic of conversation all weekend. When you hit the pocket like that, those pins go flying, and we do see some unusual taps. Good looking shots that are going into the pocket. That one there, leaving the 7 pin.
Just has to regroup, make it spare.
And he flagged the spare. Difference between first and second place today, $6,050. Let's good look at the bowling balls the players are using. Shannon using a hammer ratchet. Brandon using the Storm Manic today. Right back on it.
That's interesting. Shannon said that she was able to throw that ball the entire tournament. It's the same ball. And we can see why. She seems to have a really great look on the lanes.
Shannon, the only female competitor this week. Shannon's really improved her game over the course of the day too. Earlier in the day, she was struggling a little bit with ball reaction and feel. We could tell it as she was coming up through the eliminations. She never led any of the elimination rounds, but now here at the end of the day, she's got everything worked out. A lot of her friends and family members are actually bowling another tournament, women's tournament here in the area. And they are not here with Shannon, but we know they're watching online, and she wanted to give a shout-out to all of them. She's perfect through 4. Novak coming up on lane 18. What do you think Novak's going to have to do here? You think he's going to have to throw 3-4 in a row just to even still stay in the match with as many strikes as we've seen today?
I do. I think this is going to be another high-scoring match. I think I know we got to take it one shot at a frame, one shot at a time rather, but I think he has to be thinking, I almost need them all.
I've done a lot of events, but to see this kind of money being thrown around kind of intensifies the situation up here in the booth. You know, yesterday we were chatting it up with everyone, and we've had a tremendous amount of viewers and support watching online all weekend. Thank you. But now here we are. It's a completely different setting. Ball comes in light. Might have amped up on the speed a little bit there. The 4 was fortunate to fall out. So Novak needs to take his time, pick his spare, and hope that Pluhowsky can have a hiccup here.
Wow. We've been watching Brandon all day. We don't think I've seen him miss 2 spares the entire tournament. Today, Shannon steps up on lane 18.
Okay. Shannon there leaves the 7. Needs to cover the spare. She doesn't switch to a spare ball. She flattens out her wrist and throws that across lane. Friday night, the Ace Mitchell Team Challenge Team Ebonite All-Stars won that. Dave Wadka, who joined us in the booth. Jason Couch, Kelly Kulik. Mike
Lucky
Shady,
break there.
and Mark McDowell won that event. And she did get a break there, as you mentioned, Tim. She broke out the 6-8.
Look, left off her hand a little bit.
Okay, so Brandon has 85 in the 5th. Shannon 128 with a spare up in the 6th. 43 pin match here. Novak's got to strike out to have a chance.
Comes right back, makes a good shot.
Sometimes when you miss a couple spares, it allows you to kind of relax a little bit too and go up and just throw. You got nothing to lose. Well, Brandon comes in light there and leaves the 2-4. Shannon here just pretty much needs to not have any disaster here, and she's going to take home our first Proprietors Cup. Only woman in the field, like I mentioned earlier. One of the best female bowlers on the planet.
You can't spare.
The scorer malfunctioned. It was actually the 2-4-8 that Brandon had left. Now here's Shannon. She decided to bowl the event. She wished, she dreams of a match like this. Chance to even win $15,950. To have this kind of lead and advantage, it's just got to be sweet.
Come on now. All right.
Trip 6-pin.
Shannon not real happy with that shot. She'll gladly take it.
And Mike, I was just told that we're going to be joined in the booth actually by both the winner and then the runner-up in the tournament to kind of get their thoughts and perspective on how things progressed over the entire weekend. So Shannon will be joining us, and so will Brandon. A couple minutes, get their thoughts as we.
I want to see if our man in the sunglasses will come over here and give us a loan. Ooh, almost the 5-10, but Messenger takes out the 5. Shannon's been all over the pocket this game.
It really just needs to not even, sorry to interrupt there, not even stay clean.
Yeah.
Just kind of finish it out, frames out.
And, a grind-out shot, we haven't talked about spares all week, and really so far this match has pretty much come down to spares.
Nothing can really be taken away from Brandon here either. Great weekend, great tournament. He's gonna take home $9,900.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours here. He throws a great shot there, leaves a 9-pin. Kind of the underdog here out of these top 4. You got the Central Region PBA Regional Player of the Year, and Mason Brantley made the top 4, and then you've got Jason Couch, PBA Hall of Famer, with a loose arm swing, working for Ebonite International now. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Brandon Novak, great week for you, sir.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of at all. He beat 54 of the best bowlers in the United States, in the world for that matter.
Had a lot of participation in our chat this weekend. I'd like to thank everybody that has been in the chat and been with us all weekend. And just a reminder that InsideBowling.com does have other live streaming events. Check our website, InsideBowling.com, for more information on all of our streaming services and where we will be at next.
Get in there.
All right, baby.
It's a good thing down the road in the match Shannon didn't need strikes, because now she's leaving sevens, and couple of shots she pulled inside she got away with, but Shannon's bowled great all week, made no mistakes in this match.
Yeah.
Picking her spares, grinding it out.
Borrow some money.
Crowd already asking if they can borrow some money from her. Also, not only InsideBowling.com, but don't forget Tim's website, above180.com. Check out their podcast.
Thank you, Mike. We try to do a good job as you guys do at Inside Bowling. Just helping bowlers improve their game. Shannon makes her 10-pin. Going to be in the 220s.
226 with a strike here. Brandon has 193 left. There she is. She finishes with a strike. Your champion, Shannon Pluhowsky. I asked her yesterday, I said, are you going to do anything special? I mean, this is like 4 times the amount of money you could win in your normal, good women's events throughout the country. And she goes, I think I'm going to get in the hot tub. She went home, got in the hot tub, woke up this morning, talked to her a little bit this morning, and she's had her eye on the prize the whole time. And she's looking at the money now. I think she wants to touch it. You can tell. She wants to touch it. She's going to wait for Brandon to finish it out, and then I don't know if she's going to spread it out all over the lanes or what she's going to do, but
the 2012 Proprietor Cup champion, Shannon Pluhowsky.